Hello there, if you're here, welcome back to my channel. On this channel I talk about faith, lifestyle. I also review books and magazine. Hope you're doing well, hope you're keeping safe. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Consider subscribing before you leave. And if you're not new to my channel, thank you so much for your continued support. I'm very grateful. I do not take this for granted. I know the channel has come a long way, but we can do better. So let's tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel so we can keep going. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the financial tips that I have tried and is helping and has helped other people. So yeah, let's just get started. First tip I'm going to be sharing is acknowledging the fact that God owns everything, including your finances, and God is interested in how you spend your money. So however you choose to whatever perspective you choose to see this video, it's all about God in the first place, and it's all about reverencing God with your finances, letting him be in charge, so that whatever you plant, whatever you sow, you are going to reap in abundance. So this video is all about encouraging you on how to spend your money and acknowledging God in all you do, which is the first thing you have to do. But beyond all of these things, there are some steps we have to take as individuals. So one of the first things, or the first thing I think you should do, is to avoid impulsive buying. So avoid buying things that you just feel, oh, I might have it, I might like it, I might need it, and then you end up having a whole lot of things that you end up not using or buying or using in a long time. So as much as possible, avoid impulsive buying. Avoid things that you just see and then you buy and then you hoard, and then it becomes a problem to you, because then you're going to run out of storage problems. Another thing is, as much as you can, no matter how small it is, make sure you put some money away. So I have a little book where I write my percentages before my salary comes at the end of the month, and in that little book I write, oh, this is for my tithes and offering, this is for charity, this is for you know, I have giving, saving, investing. I've done lots and lots of videos about giving, about saving, about investing. But as much as possible, make sure you put some money away. Make sure you have some amount of money away that you can actually use. And another thing you can do is, if you have a trusted group of friends, make sure it's not too large, because if it gets out of hand, then you are going to run into debt. So what I would recommend is between 3 to 5 friends. So what you do is, among the 3 of you or the 5 of you, decide how much each person can afford per month. So if you are in a group of 5, if each person can afford £200 or $200 or 200, however your unit of currency is, at the end of the month or whenever you've agreed, so I am going to get 1,000, so 200 of all of you, I'm going to get 1,000 first, and then the next person will get 1,000. So everybody will contribute for each other, if that makes sense. And then you can have a lump sum at a time, which invariably is kind of a savings over time for you. So it's kind of you getting your £200 or $200 after a cycle. So I hope that makes sense. If you're a bit worried, you can chat me in the comment section and I'll explain a bit more. So that's something you can do. And like I said, you get a lump sum. Some people, if it's a lot of money, some people are able to buy their car hands down. Some people have been able to do a major investment. Some people have been able to maybe pay some for mortgage or for houses upfront. So that is a very good thing for you to do if you can. But make sure first thing, you trust your friends, you trust those people, so you don't end up contributing for them, and then when it's your time, you don't get anything. Another thing is, don't so get paid before you buy, if that makes sense. So don't think, oh, maybe like you live in a society who encourages debt. Not well, debt, yeah, in a way, because they give you credit card, you can enjoy it now, pay later, that sort of thing. And a lot of us get trapped. Yeah, we all get trapped in, oh, I've got a credit card, I can buy it now, I can enjoy now, I can pay later, that sort of thing. Make sure you get your money, you get your salary, and if for anything, God forbid, happens, you can dip into your credit card and you can pay. So these are some of the lessons I am also learning, that the fact that you have a credit card does not mean you can spend it anyhow, because you are going to pay, not just paying anyhow, you're going to pay with interest. So spend your credit card sensibly and don't just get carried away. But the whole point is, at the end of the month, maybe salary, or maybe you are self-employed, the whole gist of this point is that you have the money in your hand before you actually spend. That makes sense, and that makes you a bit more responsible for what you're buying, because then you're not going over budget. Because sometimes at the end of the month you might expect, let's say, £1,000, and for some reason it was cut down. What are you gonna do if you've already spent? Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna pay you this, I'm gonna pay you that, I'm gonna pay you that, and by the time the salary comes, you are not able to afford all of these things. You are going to run into debt. Another thing is, as much as you can get a side hustle, get a side income, get a passive income, some people call it side hustle, whatever you choose to do. The whole gist is that get something doing apart from your salary. What have you got in your hands? What is it that you think you are going to you enjoy doing? So for me, a lot of people who are my followers on Instagram and Facebook know I love baking. I enjoy baking, and that is one. I've got other ones that I'm going to explain in a bit, but not now, not in this video. But that is one of my side hustle. It's not a big thing. It's not like big, but I'm believing God that it's going to grow and grow and grow. And if I look at how much I've come, you know, when I started, it was like a child's play, but now it's growing into leaps and bounds. So don't despise days of little beginning. Don't think, oh, I haven't got anything. Can you cook? Can you bake? Can you art and craft? Can you do art and craft? There's so many things that you can do, and there's so many platforms you can sell your ideas. Just chat me in the comment section and we can, you know, have a conversation about so many platforms I can expose you to on how you can sell some of your products, some of the things you intend doing. Most importantly, think within yourself, what do you have? What can you offer? What can you do without, you know, and you enjoy doing? That's the most important thing, and you get paid for it. It's called hobby. Yeah, and then you get paid for it. It becomes extra income for you and for your family. Another thing I do is to name my money. So say for instance, I have, let's say, £50 at the end of the month, and I say to myself, okay, £10 is for shopping, £10 is for this, £5 is for that. Obviously you had already done your tithes and offering, which is 10% of your gross income. So you've done all of that. So name your money. If you don't name your money, like £10 is for shopping, or $10 or €10 is for shopping, believe me, you're gonna go to the shops. Oh yes, I need that. Yes, I need that. Yes, I need that. Especially if you've got kids, you are gonna run out of money. And at the end of the day, when you're going to the till, you're thinking, what have I done? One thing that somebody does, which I haven't done it, but I think it will definitely work, is to not go to the shops with your credit cards or your cards at all. So what I intend doing going forward, I haven't tried it myself, but this is what I'm just putting it out there. I know some people must have been trying it. You withdraw your shopping money and put them in your hands, and then for every week you lay them down. Let's say £50 every week, £50, £50, £50, £50. That is £200. And the week one, you go to the shop with your £50. Yes. And you don't exceed. Well, there's no way you can exceed anyway, because you haven't got cards with you. And I've tried that sometimes ago. I think I'm just remembering now. I've tried it sometimes ago, but somehow old habits slipped in. I've gone back again. So that's something I intend doing. take out the shopping money, withdraw them, and go to the shop with the money, so that even if you have your children around you, there won't be temptation of, mommy, please can I have chocolate, mommy, please can I have sweets, and they say, okay, it's just £1, it's just £2, but that £1 and £2 is out of your budget. I'm not saying you should be so strict and then you live a dull, unhappy and sad life, your children are miserable. No, you should have money for them, you should have money to buy treats for them, but it shouldn't be every time. Something I also do going to the shops with my children is to tell them before we get in, I am going to give you £2 to buy whatever you want, or £5 to buy whatever you want. And they know that they can't exceed that money. Even when they come up, mommy, it's just £2, it's just 50p on top. And I tell them no, because it's not that I can't afford the 50p on top, but if you let them slip into the habit of going over budget, before you know it, you start saying, okay, I give you £2 on top, £5 on top, £10 on top, and then it becomes a debt for you. Another thing is, live within your means, be frugal, and use what you have. So my YouTube channel, I am using my phone for now. I haven't got a big gadget or camera. I've got my phone, and I have a ring light when it gets a bit dark, and that's it. By the time it grows to the point of monetization and I want to grow big, then I can start buying gadgets, buying this, buying that. So many other things I can do. So what do you have? Don't sit on that phone just on its own. Let that phone make money for you. What do you have? The brain, you can write. Let that brain make money for you, and use what you have. So if you have a laptop, if you have a phone, use your phone or your laptop to promote yourself. Go online, search on your phone. That's you making more information, getting more information for the things you need. And that is something you can actually do. That's being frugal, just so you make money with what you have. And I think it's going to go a long way to really help you to meet your financial goals. Another thing is, rent before you buy. So some people say it's delayed gratification. So don't say, oh, because somebody is doing something, I have to do it. Rent before you buy, and get on the bus. Don't be ashamed of going on the bus. Save up. If somebody is offering you free things, grab it, take it. Don't feel, oh, I'm a big girl, I'm a big man, I don't need it. No, take it. And then when you become a rich man, you feel, oh, you don't need them again. You can give them out. It will be a blessing to another family. So it's called delayed gratification. Do your own research about it. See what works for you as a family. But most importantly, what it just says is, manage what you have before you get what you want. Another thing is, you have to be resourceful. You have to make money work for you. You can think of selling whatever things you have in the house. Some of us, we have so much clothes, so many items in the house. Go on eBay, Vinted, so many marketplaces. Chat me in the comment section below. I'm free to tell you all of these things. And I think I did a video on that some times ago. So let me know what you think. There's so many online marketplaces that you can actually sell some of the things you have. So do that. Another thing is, try as much as possible to increase your income, whichever way, obviously godly way, to increase your income. See how you can get that going, stretch it, make sure it goes far. Another thing is, as much as possible, avoid the influence on social media. Yes, if you go on social media, any social media platform, and you have a lot of big icon, big celebrities that you follow, you are going to be discouraged. You're going to, oh, they have a good life, they live on a yacht, they live here, and they have a swimming pool, and I haven't got any of these things, and you're going to be discouraged. Don't go on social media if possible. I have a social media free day, like my Saturdays and Sundays, except it is very, very important. Maybe I'm expecting a message, like a private message from an Instagram collaboration or whatever it is. Then, or maybe I forgot because it's something I'm just trying out, So as much as possible, I don't go on social media on Saturdays and Sundays. No, so have a day to yourself. It's social media free. Have a day to yourself, else you're going to be carried away by what you see. Another thing is, live purposefully. Spend purposefully. Let God be your guide. Let God guide you. Let God lead you. If you're not living a purposeful life, why are you alive then? And the only way you can live a purposeful life is in Jesus. So give your heart to him today. Let him be your Lord and Savior. Let him help you. Let him guide you. And there are some things that I found very useful in my life, personally, that sometimes I want to buy those things and I have a restriction not to buy them. You won't believe it. Before I know it, somebody will just say, oh, I'm giving you something. I'm like, oh yeah, I've saved some money. So that's because the Holy Spirit is guiding, is helping, is teaching the steps today. And I believe that if you take some of these steps, you are going to be well off financially. It's going to be, you're going to have a better financial life, healthy financial life. And so that's me done. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm sure you've learned one or two things. Let me know in the comment section below as well some of the things that you do. Let's learn together. This YouTube channel is all about learning, growing. It's a community of friends and families. Yes, let me know what you think. But most importantly, whatever you do, make sure you keep going, you keep moving, and don't stop. Till I see you next time. Bye.